two. Yes. Here we are. Here we are. I'm loving the background. Listen, people, welcome back to the Thinking Outside the Box podcast, Village Conversations with none
New and
other
improved version. New and improved
Thinking
version.
Outside the Box 2.0.
We're not even about the Kevin Hart uncle that. New and improved version.
So, of course, he comes with his shit early in the morning. Thank y'all for tuning in. It is such an honor and a pleasure to be back with you guys. I couldn't wait to get back to my show. I miss you guys. I hope y'all miss me too. I got a special guest up in here. I love to support Black-owned businesses. This man is doing big things in the community. So I'm blessed and I'm happy that he showed up. I met you here originally.
Yep.
I met you here at Glocka, where I think you were on, was it Mission Inc.?
Was it
EA show.
It was EA show, right?
Yeah.
It was Hip Hop on Deck. Right.
Yep. So, and I met him again.
Very informative.
At EA's party. Shout out to EA for the Cancer Bash, cancer season, big cancer vibes. Yes.
Yeah.
So listen, let's just get into it real quick. Like before I start, now, even though this is the new improved version, I still like to
keep some of it. You can keep some of it. I like that part.
On a clear mind, clear heart. So as a yoga instructor and a mindfulness instructor, I always want to stay centered and be grounded. So before we get into this conversation, people, soften your gaze and allow your eyes to come to a gentle close. Take a few deep breaths in through your nostrils. Exhale, cleanse, and release through your mouth. Repeat that with the flow of your breath. Inhale, peaceful, healing intention. Exhale, cleanse, detox, and release anything that doesn't serve your purpose. Let's come into this conversation with a clear mind and a sound heart. No judgment, free speech.
Little bit of judgment.
Let's go.
Little bit of judgment. Little bit.
Let's go. So listen, if y'all don't know who my co-host is, this is the
How
crazy.
could you not?
How could you not? But
How
if
could
you
you not?
don't-
I've been fucking these mornings up. How could you not?
Yeah, he's seasoned
Shout
in
out
the
to
morning
eight.
show game. I'm new to this morning show game. He's seasoned in this morning show game. Shout out to the CME morning show. Shout out to little big bro, County Kravitz.
Big Mac.
So that's my co-host, the Chef Work 8 on
The Big
Instagram
8.
is where you can find them. And then we got a special guest up in here.
And get your chef hats. Now, sir, who are you? Because I ain't know we had a guest today.
He don't be doing his job. He just want to show up.
She don't be telling me
He
shit.
just want to show up.
No, first
did
show,
tell you we
you
had
ain't
a
say we
guest.
had no guest. No, you didn't. What's his name?
I'm the good brother Joel Wilson.
There you go.
All right.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm doing real good.
You doing a little bit better that you here today.
You absolutely right.
Yeah.
I got the invite and I was here on time.
On time.
on time.
Why was we late?
Came in, he was sitting there.
Why were we late?
I don't know why we was late.
Why was we late?
Why was we late?
You.
Me?
Last minute so.
Well, I had to do laundry this morning
No, you
because
coulda
I had
did
to
it
go
yesterday.
back to work.
Could have did it yesterday. You knew you was going back to work.
What was we doing yesterday? now, why ain't
I
do it
was
yesterday?
painting hats.
Ooh,
I was painting hats.
until you wasn't.
And then after that, I was chilling with you where you could have been washing clothes instead of chilling.
Oh, washing clothes instead of manning the grill and cleaning up and
You wasn't at no grill when I saw you. All that was done. But we ain't gonna
So-
have this guy. Are we not gonna argue in front of our guests?
what I'm saying
We're
is,
not gonna argue in front
I
of our
mean, you
guests.
pick a fine time,
We're not
sir.
gonna argue in front of our guests. Okay.
The info though, because I remember meeting you also at an EA show. I didn't get to bump into you at the party, but I remember wanting to tap into your resources and get more knowledgeable, more knowledge of who you are and what you do. So I would very much like for you to tell the people exactly who you are and exactly what you do. What's TechCore?
Sure. So I'm Joel Wilson. I'm the founder and executive director of TechCore 2,
The boss.
which is a tech STEM mentoring 501c3 nonprofit here in the city of Philadelphia. And we've actually been doing this thing for 9 years. This is our 9th summer for our paid high school internship program. So we actually pay high school kids to go deep in coding, in robotics, and music production. Fran Daddy, who's on this radio show,
Big SP.
he's one of our instructors. So he's there putting his thing down. So TechCore has expanded. And so one of the new things we're doing this summer, and we're blowing it out, is that we're launching an esports league, So
That's
so
major.
individuals can join, and this is for youth from 3rd grade to 12th grade. Individuals can join, and also nonprofits, companies, schools, they can put their own team in a league. And what we as a community need to realize is that esports now is an economy. It is bigger than the NFL. It's bigger than Hollywood.
What exactly is esports for those people such as myself who aren't very tech inclined and aren't very like esports is?
No problem. Esports is competitive video gaming. Video gaming. So you're either playing, you're playing against somebody. So it could either be as an individual or a team.
Right.
And one of the things to know, because sometimes parents are like, well, whoa, what games are you playing? All of the games in esports, they are not violent games. They are not adult oriented. So it's no Grand Theft Auto. So some of the titles that will, that are in like this summer, NBA 2K.
Right.
Games. Mario Kart.
Games.
Right. Rocket League.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing about esports. Esports has at least 30 different professions to make it happen. So these are jobs.
Right.
These are career paths.
Right.
And, things from front-end web developers, back-end developers, graphic artists, database developers, cloud engineers. So a lot of esports rides on Amazon Web Services. So through and the platform that we're using, the youth must first do tech STEM courses. And after they complete, and it's not real long, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then they earn time to play on the games that they want. So the game is the carrot, but the coursework, and so like Amazon cloud engineering. So now going through this program, they could actually get a entry-level certification. Esports has scholarships to college. Yeah. So many colleges, you can literally go to school if you are a competitive esports player. Now, our organization, Tech Core 2, we now have a relationship with the esports lab at St. Joe's University. So starting in the fall, all the folks in our program, they'll have an opportunity 1 day a week after school, they'll be able to use that lab on the beautiful St. Joe's campus, which is right in the
gorgeous St. Joe's
corner of Philadelphia on the west side part of town. Yeah.
I want to get my 16-year-old hooked up with this.
That's why we got
amazing.
Is there an age limit?
They're 18. So it is for youth. So this particular one is for students between 3rd grade and 12th grade. Okay. 3rd grade and 12th grade.
Right where we need to catch them at. Right where we need to focus.
But let me say this about older folks. So Tech Core 2, we have the ability to create programs for any group, any segment. And if there is a demand, a need, a desire for something for, adults, then we can do that as well. But right now, the league that we have is designed for students of school age, because what we're trying to do is make sure, number one, that they find more purpose in their current school, that they're pushing themselves. And one of the things I'm just want to challenge our community a little bit more, because like I see how we challenge particularly our young men on the athletic field, but we fall back when it comes to academics. We act like it's hurting. We're hurting somebody. Oh, we don't. That book is too thick. My child can't do that. And I'm telling all the parents who've ever said my child can't do math, my child can't read that book. Let me tell you something. Stop speaking what you believe about yourself.
That's usually what I find. The parent usually can't, and they're not able to teach
and that's fine. Let me give you an example. I took calculus in high school. Now, through high school, the way my mom had things set up, I swore she knew what she was doing.
Right.
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 She
Right.
actually
Facilitated.
did
so
not
you
know
could,
math. She
right,
just
right.
put things in place.
For
You know,
you to
here's your
not
time.
fall short.
Here's this.
Yup.
Come show it to me. And she's chastising me, not knowing what the hell she's looking at. But she just played that
The format,
role
yeah, the
so
format,
well.
yeah, you ain't know she ain't
I
know.
ain't know.
You ain't know she
You
ain't
knew
know.
you had to come correct.
Right.
with that
I knew I had to do my work.
And you had to do
And
it
I
right.
knew when I brought them grades home and I knew
they had to
I
be a
had to
certain
show that
grade.
report.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
There had to be a
Hell
certain
yeah.
thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And you
She
can do
She
that.
set a criteria
Correct.
without limiting you from her limitations. Because a lot of our, I'm older, so a lot of our parents, a lot of our aunts, a lot of our uncles didn't really like calculus and all of that and geometry.
Yeah, they
and
just
all
had
that.
basic
They
math.
had basic, rudimentary math.
Right.
So they're not gonna know calculus. They're not. But like you said, a good parent is gonna have that format
The structure.
to not limit you from not succeeding or reaching your goals.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You know,
I never knew.
I
I
go
never
to
knew
the
what my mom did or didn't know.
I go to the little league football game. I know the parents ain't run down that field, but they encouraging their kid.
Right.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm just asking for
Right.
the same thing.
Same thing.
Do that math.
Do that
math.
Right. Right.
Read that book. How many books you read? Oh, you the man.
And I like
You the
the way
man.
y'all go
They
on
don't
about
do
it
that
with the
anymore.
video
Like
game
back
and
in the
that
day, you had
incentive.
to do the
There's
100 book
incentive.
challenge.
Yeah,
the
there's no
summer
incentive
reading.
because
They
there's
don't
no way.
do it.
There's no way to fact check if you read it or not. Right now, if you get a 100 book challenge, I could go online or go on my phone and
And get the
catch
sum-
the clip
yeah.
note, and catch the summary. It's so counterproductive now. The way things are, like easier is not always better.
Right.
That's very true. Easier is not always better, especially on the academic side, because when you are getting into some type of studies, your brain is stretching.
Yes. Yes.
And you need to feel that nice pain. Sometimes you'll get so tired from taking in this information, you gotta go to sleep. But that's growth, and we need our young folks to experience that. And we got to realize that when we say our ancestors built the first pyramids, that was mathematics. That was geometry.
All mathematics,
Right.
all angles,
Yeah.
So if we could do it then,
fulcrums and pulleys.
correct. We could do it now, but it has a lot to do with we got to encourage. And this whole STEM thing that we are pushing, tech STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, this can transform our community. STEM, like the beautiful thing I love about STEM, and I've been in the STEM field for over 30 years. So I came out of college, I have a computer science degree, came out, boom, straight into business, started a tech firm. There is basically an unlimited number of jobs for folks who are qualified. Now, I didn't say college degree. I said qualified. And that qualification can come from a high school diploma and training and or certification.
Okay.
And minimally coming into the tech field, you'll make 50 grand. Now, what I'm challenging our community to see and realize, and not just like hear it, but don't do nothing. The average black family in Philly makes less than 30 grand a year. That's why gentrification is
As a
such an
family.
issue. As a family.
As a family.
As a family.
Dig that.
So one of the ways to fight against gentrification is, wow, let's start plugging our young folks into STEM. Now the individual is making 50 grand. So imagine if two of them come together, that's 100,000 in the household. If you still got, mom and three adult kids in the crib, that's potentially $200,000 in that one house. And with that, guess what? You can pay your taxes. You can fix the house up. You can make sure you got health insurance. You got decent transportation. You got some money, set aside. Now you can do the vacation. You can do things to have so that your children, the young children, don't have identity foreclosure. Because one of the things we're hit with
identity foreclosure.
In our community.
You was just going to let that Kevin Hart that? You was just going to let that?
He was about to elaborate on it. I'm
Like
letting him
what?
flow.
That was
yeah, I'm letting him flow.
Repeat that.
So
Repeat that.
identity foreclosure. And here's an example of identity foreclosure. You meet an 11-year-old young man in Philly. Like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah. Blah blah blah. So, what do you think you want to do in the future? Oh man, I want to play basketball.
Ball. I want to
Right.
be a rapper.
And you say, you know what, man? That's dope. I appreciate that. But check this out. I know Dr. Coleman. Dr. Coleman is a dentist. He's right at like 15th and Walnut. and you can come down and meet with him. He's saying that folks like you can have a great career in dentistry. He's like, nah, man, I just want to do
that.
that.
Ain't for me.
That ain't for me.
I can't. And it's so like capping. Like I understand what you're saying now. I wanted you to elaborate on it to make it plain, but it's so capping because when you talk to younger, I don't even want to say men. When you talk to younger people in our community, there ain't a bunch. There ain't a bunch of. I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna be a lawyer. And that starts with not being told that you can be anymore.
Or a business owner.
I remember growing up, we used to have what was that called? What was your first period called?
What?
Homeroom.
Homeroom, yeah.
It was the motivation for your day. It was the motivation for you to go out your day and do what you could accomplish during the day. There's no home ec in schools. There's no
shop.
No wood shop. No
graphics.
No auto shop. No tech class.
Yeah.
No systematically all that's been removed. But then you tell our kids to go make something of yourself.
And they like, what though? what I'm supposed to do?
Like I remember growing up, we didn't have no free time in school. Remember? We had no free time in school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something constructive was in every big toe.
Hey, Luigi!
And your flyness.
And the other cancer.
We've been blessed. We've been blessed.
Big pole.
And we got a whole nother half an hour. But yeah. But yeah, like I remember when I used to feel like I could be anything I wanted. Like I remember that being hella motivation for me. I look at these kids now and it ain't no I can be.
We
no
lack
I
balance. There's so much lacking in balance. You know, I grew up in the high school years was the mid to late '80s, and went off to college in the late '80s. And I can remember, you know, the Cosby Show on. I can remember A Different World was on.
Yeah.
And so
No
we constantly had, you know, balance. And then you look at, you know, who was the artist at the helm at the time. It was Public Enemy. It was Poor Righteous Teachers.
Yeah.
It was Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
So we had so much pouring into you. Remember the X hats?
Yep.
We had the medallions.
It was like
wearing.
it was
right.
a proud to
whole
be
African
black
band,
movement.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody realizes how they just systematically killed that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's same-sex parents on the TV shows. Let's just pay attention to the evolution of. Now they're homosexual cartoon characters on kids shows.
Yeah.
The Proud Family.
Well,
what do you call it? I want to say I don't know, like it's like they nurturing it, like they're making it,
Pushing it like that it's like appropriation.
pushing the narrative
Yeah.
to where this is more acceptable now in society than the genetic family unit. I hear kids talking about their moms or their dads.
Yeah, I mean, hey. That's the
It's not like an accident, or it's not like
yeah.
they don't want us where we were or where we can go. So when I talk about systematic things and like just the apparentness of me and my 46 years that I've been alive, the change that I've seen. I remember when you could get your ass whipped from the bottom of your block to the top of your block for doing something wrong. It didn't matter who it was. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
The village. That's the
That shit is
problem. The
gone.
village is dismantled. There is no village.
I remember that. Like, I remember, like, cognitively worrying about how I'm behaving because Miss So-and-so
Yeah.
might see me.
Yeah, you didn't
something
curse in
fucking
front of your
about,
elders. You
I'm
didn't-
I'm
you
still
didn't-
worried about that.
Because that's the
When I go
village
see
we're
my
from.
mom, you know, I'm like, has anybody given a bad report on me?
You wanna know, right? No.
You don't want no smoke with mama.
No,
still.
not at all.
You go around the family crib and you like this. Damn, I hope nobody ain't there. If they watching my social media, like I cognitively think those things. Like when I go to family gatherings or whatever, I be like, Wonder what post they saw. They make sure gotta explain or make it like I still feel that way.
So what would a parent, somebody like myself who would be interested in my 16-year-old, because now some kids, right, they're probably gonna be like, I don't want to do that. Like,
Right.
I already know my daughter for a fact is gonna be like, I don't want to do that, because
Right.
in her mind she just wants to be a lifeguard and that's it.
But lifeguarding is great, so I'm not taking nothing away from that, knocking that.
My son
a lot
did
of
very well
opportunities
with
with
it. You know, I made him be a lifeguard. He hated me at first for it, and it turned around and changed his life. He's in the Navy now, and my daughter wants to follow in his footsteps and be a lifeguard. But this for me, is something that, number one, a lot of young girls are not pushed into tech.
Oh, let me say this because
or encouraged to do.
Our community actually has some misinformation when it comes to tax and what girls are doing and what boys are doing. So I just want to bring some clarity to this. In our community, the black community, and I'm talking about black Americans, I'm not even saying Africans.
Okay.
Black Americans, there are more black women in college right now. Tech, computer science, engineering.
I always thought ladies were more tech savvy.
But hold up. Let's sort of parse this out. That doesn't necessarily mean that's a great thing, because if our community is going to be healthy, we need a balance.
Right.
And when we compare ourselves to whether the Indian community, and people say, why are you bringing up the Indian community? Do you know the Indian community is hitting so above their weight in tech? The Indian community in this country is only 1%. They're only 1% of U.S. citizens. However, they are 16% of the software engineers in this country. Why does that matter? Because software engineering disproportionately are millionaires. Look at black folks.
It's a fact.
We are 12% of the population. We have maybe 1% of the software engineers. We're more probably about 40% of 1%. So we're way below our numbers. And because of identity foreclosure, we got all these young men wanting to be NBA and NFL when the success rate is 0.04 of 1%. Again, disproportionate, they're not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
And so we have these men not being developed educationally. They're pursuing something that they're not going to get. And then they become an adult. And we see a lot of depression in men because they feel like they have not reached where they think they are. But look at our counterparts, whether the Indians, the Koreans, the Chinese, and just something else. Folks don't understand how they are in the tech industry. So I'm in, again, 30 years tech industry. I saw the Chinese enter the U.S. tech industry through what's called distribution. Anyone who doesn't know, distribution, like you know the big box stores, Staples and Best Buy. Well, there is a distributor that sells the technology to those companies, right? Is a distributor. So I own a company, JCW Computer Consulting. We are an authorized reseller. Everything that you could buy in Best Buy, we sell. But here's the thing. We buy from distribution.
Right.
Best Buy buys from distribution. I saw the Chinese enter U.S. distribution 20-something years ago. They were a small fry. We had national distributors that they were competing against. 20 years later, they bought 3 of the small distributors, and now last year, they just bought their biggest competitor. They are the largest distribution. The Chinese own half the distribution in this country. So anything we buy tech, at least half of it is going through Chinese hands. So we as a community, we don't understand this. When I entered the tech industry and financing is needed because, you're selling expensive stuff. I'm selling this person $10,000 worth of stuff, $20,000, $50,000 worth of stuff or more. Well, it's either coming out of my pocket to finance it or a bank. Well, the traditional banks in this country, they give you the whole book. You need your credit here. You need this. You need that. And again, that cuts many of our businesses out, black and otherwise. A lot of us are like, man, we can't do all that trying to get this credit line. The Chinese, they come with their own bank. The Chinese have their own bank in this country with unlimited funds. Unlimited. They bring whatever you want.
They got one downtown.
So we don't understand how this whole tech thing plays, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring black community. we got to be about this tech thing. It will bring any opportunities we need. Once we have enough flow in our community, once we can deal with the identity foreclosure, get young men seeing real opportunity, is a great way you can build businesses around this. We can transform ourselves versus keep trying to beg and, and ask for folks. And whenever I see someone and they're like, well, you know, we're fighting for 15, and listen, nobody should be paid less than $15 an hour. Nobody. But here's the thing. If you pick the right path, it ain't even a question of 15. My college students, I employ, was it 7? I have 7 college students on payroll right now. They start at 15. They're starting, like, you in college, boom, that's where you start at. Right. So there shouldn't, if you pick the right path, you don't have to worry about fighting and marching and whatnot for 15. They paying me $10. No. So let's learn the game. I love what Chuck D said. You know, we don't know the game. You know, it's mental fitness. Let's get with this. And that's what I am trying to bring to our folks.
So how do we get people in touch with you? We need your info.
Absolutely. So let me throw out the number, because a lot of people just use phones. So 267-405-1921. That's 267-405-1921. techcore2.org is the website, techcore2.org. We are on Instagram. We're on Facebook. That's our 2 primary social medias. And you could hit us with TechCore2 on either one. We're also on LinkedIn. So, you know, you can do that. Now, on July 15th, all the parents out there, we're having a free esports competition. It's a real live esports. There's going to be announcers and whatnot. Your child still has time to sign up, and they can play it. We have 3 separate classrooms so that the kids will be broken up in age groups. Well, K to 2nd is actually going to be doing coding. So they're a little young. They're going to do coding. We have instructors going to teach them. Then 4th, 3rd to 6th grade will be in a room, and they will do an esports competition. And you can sign up now, and then the 7th to 12th grade, they'll be in a separate room. If you go to techcore2.org, you'll hit it. But again, social media, techcore2, TECHCORE number 2, TECHCORE number 2. If you're challenged on any of that link stuff, hit us on the phone, 267-405-1921, July 15th, and it is still free. And for the parents, you may say, hey, yeah, I could drop my kids off, but check this out. You can stay and hang out that day.
Yeah, slide in,
you
get some knowledge.
Well, on that day, we're having a day party. We're having a day party.
I'll be there.
2 to 6, you could get your groove on. We got 2 DJs, comedian, and then right across the street is the Lancaster Avenue Jazz and Arts Festival. So it's a day of activities. Oh man, it's going to be incredible.
Participate and get on the food side of things. I need to get with you also.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, guy gotta get this guy cooking.
Yeah. We definitely appreciate your time.
Yeah, man.
We definitely appreciate your time.
Thank you.
A lot of people don't, care enough to give time. I appreciate your time. We definitely appreciate your information. Once again, one more time, give them your socials, give them the media where they can find you, all that. Give them
sure.
everything.
Joel Wilson, TechCore2, techcore2.org, TECHCORE, the number 2.org. We're also on Instagram, same handle, TechCore2.
TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all
TechCore2.
that.
So we're not on TikTok, and it's interesting. So we're on there, we're just not real active. And I'm gonna tell you why. So the whole cyber security risk to this country is real. TikTok is owned by the Chinese.
Oh.
And we do not fully understand how they're using that tool to spy on us as a country.
I heard
your
that.
phone
I just went to a tech conference just a couple months ago, and it's real. And so they are looking at legislation.
We gotta have you back to enlighten us more about that.
To ban it. Yeah. So all I'm saying is don't,
be careful with the TikTok. You heard the tech man. Be careful with the TikTok. Hey, two. Could we get a banger right quick? What you want to hear? Can we hear Stay Solid?
Yes.
Can we hear Stay Solid and then oh no?
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. So we want to thank our guests coming out again.
Thank you so
I
much
appreciate
for
you
coming,
so much, man. They start my day off.
Happy birthday.
Start your Wednesdays
Big
off how they supposed to
Hanson.
start
July
off.
10th.
The day before mine. The day before
we
mine.
busting it. We busting it somewhere. I don't know what we doing, but we busting it somewhere.
Right here, July 15th.
Well, that's what we doing on the 15th, but the 11th and the 12th, we go somewhere else. We would just do something else. We're grown up.
Do some grown
Yeah,
things.
the grown folk business.
Man.
Something told me stay, you was worth it, I've been working. We ain't perfect, that's why you for me. I got money, you got honeys, I got all this love and you got nothing. Cause your past done stripped you of it, perfect timing. Too much time I give you lies I hear, but I stay here. Cause the time we share is so revealing. I'll treat you right, I will. I'll treat you right, I will. Just tell me you'll stay silent. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you'll stay silent. In time we'll see things through. Just tell me you'll stay silent. Just tell me you'll stay silent. I've been thinking, who you talking to when you feel lonely? I've been thinking, you're the only one I let control me. I've been drinking, so much trust in me, I'm never sober. I've been missing you so much, I'm scared of starting over. What's it gonna take for me to have you to myself? It's so easy to have anyone, I don't want no one else. What's it gonna take for me to keep you to myself? It's easier to be alone, but I want something down. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay silent. In time we'll see things through. Just tell me you stay silent. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay silent. In time we'll see things through. Just tell me you stay silent. Show me stay silent. Stay silent. I need to know you're silent. Show me you're silent. Stay silent. I done fucked 3 hoes in one night, I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawn. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got no problems coming. I know they coming. Stood tall, seen it all, I know they head hunting. Velcro, stay low, we don't type no comments. I lost this bitch, that bitch, they ain't had no tolerance. I was a misfit, real shit, I was so unpolished. I was on kiss shit, get lit, I done fucked up college. I still try to fix shit with those chicks, I think that I feel sorry. I know I remember I met Daff, no ass, but she had a glow to it. Remember I met Ab, fat ass, and we used to go through it. Remember I met Rose, so cold, she couldn't hold on. So incredible, they strong. I still wish the best for 'em. I still got a check for 'em. I do. I felt I was best for 'em. I felt like they should've just waited. Don't listen to them, they be hating. They wanted the best and I knew it. I know what it takes to get to it. I heard all the pain, you been through it. I put all the pain in my music. I done fucked 3 hoes in one night, I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawn. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got no problems coming. Stood tall, seen it all. I know they head hunting. I know they is. Velcro, stay low. We don't type no comments. No. I done had this friend, that friend. Most of them fell off. I don't need them, no. If I knew back then what I know now, I'd be well off. It's all good. Now I got more money, less friends. Things looking better now. My son getting older now. I'm plotting to settle down. No more carry metal around. We walking on higher ground. Security higher now. Get too close and I put you down. I done fucked 3 hoes in one night. I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawn. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Ha. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got no problems coming. I know they coming. Stood tall, seen it all. I know they head hunting. Velcro, stay low, won't type no comments.
We're back, people. Listen. So we got sunshine in the room. The sun is shining on us.
Big toes.
Lucci's blessing us with her presence. The host of Authentic Philosophy.
With her authentic self.
Listen, this is my sunshine right here. So thank you for supporting me.
You're welcome.
And
you know
Chef,
I always support.
First episode.
You know I always support.
First
and
of
I love
many
y'all,
to
so
come.
I couldn't miss this.
I'm so excited, man. So what we gonna talk about today? Like what we gonna get into?
Let's talk about,
What
I don't
we
know,
getting into?
what this weekend was like. I had a crazy nice weekend.
Yeah, this weekend was crazy.
Weekend was popping from Friday to Sunday. Popping.
Oh, shout out to the cancer bash. It's cancer season. I'm like, I get so excited when July gets here because this is my season. I feel like so much is happening, like so much good stuff, new stuff. Hats. We got hats
Chef
popping
hats
now.
in the
Chef
building.
hats popping.
Chef
Y'all see
hats.
them hats on the
Yo, them hats.
flyer shit.
Them hats
custom
is like
made.
crazy.
Yeah, she got a hand, y'all. I'm telling you, she just go in the lab, and then I see her in a couple hours. Real trap. I see her in a couple hours, and then it's just crazy
Voila.
work. Yeah, it's just crazy work. Shout out Mama Yoga. She in there getting her creative back on too. Though we got some things coming for y'all, man. Don't forget, we got the custom handmade bow ties.
Yep.
We got the chef hats.
Shout out to
We
my
coming
mama.
with shirts to match
what
the
is it called?
hats.
Prayer boxes.
And the God boxes. Look at
Look,
Luch, yeah.
Yeah, I
See?
remember those.
The God boxes. Listen, I'm a creative person. Shout out to my mom for blessing me with the gift of creativity. She's an awesome person. I got her back behind that sewing machine. I call her. I'll be like, come on, let's get in the sweatshop. We got to get to it. We got to produce some stuff.
That's right.
I've been telling Chef, I'm like, listen, as an artist, I have to go off the grid a little bit. Like I have to like isolate. That is a part of my creativity. Like I need to just be one with the hats. like I gotta sit in the room with the hats for a while. I gotta sit in the room with the paint, see how I want to do it. Like
sit and think for a
and just
second.
really ponder on it. So, we made a big announcement on Facebook.
What was that? What was the big announcement?
Posting relationship statuses and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
It's official. It's official.
So,
Not everybody's happy.
So, not
everybody's
happy. A lot
happy.
of unhappy
Not
people.
everybody's happy.
But,
I mean, if
it's
they
okay.
unhappy, fuck them.
And feed them beans.
I mean, all the beans you can eat. But don't be like that. She happy, I'm happy, we happy. If you fuck
y'all
with us, be happy.
Yeah, be happy.
Don't do that.
Be happy.
But
It's
anyway,
not what y'all want. It's what they
announcements
want.
was made, businesses was forged, alliances was reaffirmed, and we rolling. And it was the 4th of July. Toast, what'd you do for the 4th?
It was Poe's birthday on the 4th of July.
I know. Look, I know. I wanted to hear.
We ain't do nothing.
With,
We
she said
relaxed.
we ain't
We
do nothing.
recovered.
No, look, that's Poe.
Recovered.
Look, and that's Poe ideal birthday. He ain't had to do nothing.
Yes.
Poe, you got to do nothing for your birthday.
He loved it. I made him
I
some
know.
dinner.
Look.
I made him some breakfast, and he was good.
And that's a good day.
And that's a great
That's a
day.
good day.
Because he's the hardest working man in the fashion industry, in the
Yes.
radio world. Like he's always doing something. He probably doing something
Looking
right
for
now.
something right now.
No, he's doing something right now.
Right?
He's doing
Yeah,
something
definitely
right now.
is.
A logo.
He's never on Instagram just scrolling. Every time he's on his phone, he's working.
He's working. He's coming up with another design. Listen, y'all got to check out his design. This is what I love about the G Shop too, because there's so much talent in here. Everybody has listen. She never steps out the house with something that don't say fly something. That's one thing I love about y'all.
No, it's a fact.
That's what I love about y'all. Like when it comes to that brand and branding themselves and promoting their own brand, you will never see them in anything other than their own apparel.
Yeah, I'm a walking logo.
Period. So in a minute, you ain't gonna never see what's under
the supporters
under my hat.
will.
I'm gonna have a hat on every day. I have to wear a hat every day. I'm
every
inspired by that. Gotta wear a hat every day now.
You know, that's why we came up with the chef hats, because I don't never not got a lid on. So that's now I'm about to be my own lids, and you could get one too and be like your boy. Everyone is hand created.
You didn't even bring them. You should have bought them first off.
They drying. I'm sorry.
You gotta bring them.
They drying.
They drying. I was in the sweatshop
Look, she was there last
yesterday.
night. I couldn't get out the house last night. Almost ain't had no fork.
That yellow and pink joint.
Man, I was like, fuck them fireworks. I'm about to make fireworks of these.
Oh no, we ain't do none of that. We was at the crib. She came out. We was at the crib.
They had the fireworks going before it was even dark, and
right.
I feel like
and
that's a waste of money.
Yeah, I don't understand that. It was
that's
so
a big
lame.
Waste of money.
But you know what I heard was popping though? That Ludacris concert.
Oh, the Wow Wow Welcome America.
What? Heard that shit was popping.
Shout out to Ludacris.
I forgot it be concerts on the 4th.
And yeah, she killed it. I saw the little highlights, on my phone with that. But a friend of mine went down. Smitty and them, they went down there for a little while from my block. Guys from my block went down. Yo, I'm talking about no dumb shit. First of all, shout out to our city. No dumb shit again. Shout out us. But yeah, talk about pack. They said Demi didn't really had to do her songs. Like she was started off.
Right.
And then everybody just, oh my God, it's going crazy. And I've never seen Ludacris at a concert. I want to see Ludacris at a nobody. Anybody ever been to a Ludacris?
Do he have concerts?
I was about to say the same thing. Do we do shows or do we?
Probably
never heard
in Atlanta.
Never heard. Is that a tour though?
No.
Never heard of the Ludacris tour.
Or him being on the tour. Was he on the Millennium tour?
I can't recall. You know what? Somebody fact check us. What was Ludacris tour? What was the Ludacris? Matter of fact, I got Google. God damn it. I got Google.
Hey,
I got Google. Does Ludacris tour? That sounds kind of stupid to say, but he was doing the acting shit for so long that
he kind of stopped rapping.
Yeah, he's just stopped doing music.
That movie money be changing niggas.
He hasn't even dropped no new music in a minute.
Now dig this. I just does Ludacris tour? I just Googled it, right? Now dig this shit. This nigga got a concert tour date scheduled for 2023.
Oh, shit.
It say 2023 concert tour dates. Ludacris tour tickets. Ludacris Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Cincinnati, Seattle. All them shitty places. That's why nobody, who the fuck?
Right. Is he coming to New York?
Cincinnati?
Maybe that's where his big fan bases are.
Everybody like Ludacris.
I know everybody like Ludacris, but it might be a state that like Ludacris more, a city that like Ludacris more.
All those states though,
they might be the states with money that's going to pay for that $500 ticket.
Got a bunch of bread. All those cities got a bunch of bread.
All right, see, and they the people that's going to pay for them $500 tickets.
And you know what? And you know what? Because his tickets probably expensive as shit.
They shouldn't be, because you ain't got no new shit, Ludacris. I ain't hating on you.
What is he touring off of?
Old stuff.
Stand up and
yeah.
I don't even remember the words.
Damn, chicken.
Get out the way.
Hey, God damn, Poe just said chicken and beer. Wow. Stand up. Like boom, boom.
Somebody gonna come out with the big ass shoes, the big ass head and shit.
Yup. He touring off that. That's what he touring off.
I mean, he got hits. I ain't hating on the man, but I'm not paying Beyonce prices for no.
I ain't paying Beyonce prices for Beyonce.
I ain't either.
Kiss my ass.
But I'm mad because
I
want to go.
Listen,
but
y'all kiss
my ass
listen,
for that. I
what
watch
are
Beyonce on
Beyonce
TV.
prices?
$400 or $500 for a ticket.
What do you think?
Probably
what
more
would
than
you
that.
pay for somebody? Like who? Who's somebody you would want to see? I mean, because we not really, with us being what we do and all
broke.
of this.
At the most, I pay like $200, $100 for a ticket.
I'm not really a mainstream guy.
Me neither.
You understand? I can't really think of somebody.
Underground music, so I don't really feel the need to go see none of them concerts.
Right. I would. No, look, but I would go to the Met and see a fucking Marseille show, though.
Right. She would put on a dope show.
You hear me?
Marseille. She would put on a dope show.
Look, I would pay to see.
Her show would be an experience.
I would pay to see Fran. I love pay to see Fran. I would pay to see Ghetto Reese. I'd pay to see Kravitz. Like a show. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Shout out to Toucan. I was just saying that in his office the other day. Glockaware concert.
Glockaware concert series.
Coming soon.
Matter of fact, we on it, General.
We got too many hot artists under the Glockaware umbrella. There's no reason why we can't have a whole tour. Fuck it.
We could go on a tour.
Fuck it.
We could go on a tour.
Period.
Big fat.
Shout out to all the dope
B-More,
artists.
Delaware, VA. We could slide right down 9-5.
Donnie Casino.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What? What?
Kane Black.
The Renegades. What?
Renegades.
A Donnie Casino show? Set? I mean, oh my fucking God, bro.
I don't like when the shows got like 20 artists.
No,
like 30 artists because you can't.
No.
And then everybody's waiting for that main person, and it's taking forever to get to him because y'all got like 20 people. So now, like,
what if you got
75% of the crowd left?
Of main people. You know what I mean? 6 main people. Like, listen, we could sell out a show with Marseille, Renegades, Kravitz, Fran Daddy SP, and Donnie Casino. Oh my fucking God!
Don't forget Milani. I was about to say, don't forget Milani.
We got female. You know what I mean?
And I forgot about Milani, and not on some forgot about it, but she got a whole set together. She got a whole set together.
Yeah.
Like, it's real.
Yeah.
You know what? Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. And every artist that we just mentioned, be expecting to hear from me soon about something.
That's it has to go down. It's too many high.
We have venues, we have places, and it's not just limited to PA. Y'all know we touch everywhere. We already was doing it. Shout out County Kravitz and CME Indie Nights. Y'all know we could do it. We had the support. Took us all the way to Baltimore. Took us all the way to Delaware. All the way to Jersey. We bringing it back. We bringing it back. Oh my God. B.
He had work.
We miss you, B.
Love you, B. Love you and miss you, Brody. But that's another talented. That's another set right there. Oh my God.
That's an experience in itself.
A whole experience. I love. I
hit him up last month. I was like, "Nigga, where you been at? We don't see you no more. Where's your music?
Are you?
Like, come on,
I've
B.
been at work.
He just stopped doing. Yeah, he just stopped doing it. Life.
Life be lifing.
But what I know and I'm confident in is all you gotta do is go right back at New War.
Once you get your shit together and you start going back at it, it's going to go the fuck off.
Just know we miss you, B.
Definitely.
Can't wait to see you, bro.
And we putting some shit together. I'm telling you, every artist that we name, be on the lookout for an inbox from me at some point. If not today, tonight or tomorrow. But
that shit gotta go down. Period. It's just too many talented people under the Glockaware umbrella. Like, I'm so proud to be a part of this Glockaware just family of just. It's like we're a mixed bunch of nuts, and I love it. Like, I love it. We're all so different, but we all compliment each other.
Facts.
We all support one
we
another.
like the big rascals. That's what I'm about to start calling us, big rascals. Instead of the little rascals, we the big rascals.
Yo,
and this the clubhouse.
It's the clubhouse. And all are welcome. We don't like, but you gotta be about something.
Right.
You can't come here and think,
damn, that's
you
crazy.
gotta
This
be
nigga
about
going on
something.
tour. I don't know God damn, that shit really fucked my head. Ludacris going on tour. We talk shit about that, man. That nigga going on tour.
I was just watching him on TV too, but it was like an old TV show when he was getting his old house fixed with his mom, like getting it remade and shit.
Yeah, he started acting and it just was like, fuck music.
Yep.
I mean, and I ain't mad. Fast and Furious blew that nigga the fuck up. You know what I mean?
It's like 8 of them joints.
10.
Oh, it's 10?
10.
That acting check.
And
he
I checked out at the 3.
Wait, he in all of them, ain't he?
He in all of them.
He in all of them from the first one. He in all of them.
That
Tez
man
in
ain't
all
never
of them.
but he ain't got to never lay another bar.
Yeah, he ain't
check
never
out
got to
that
say
video.
another rap.
It got too complicated for me. I had to stop.
Oh
watching.
yeah,
Fast and
listen. They
Furious.
just was bringing everybody in the motherfucker now. Yeah, everybody in there now. Yeah, I'm ready to go get in it. Fast and Furious 11
Yeah, it's
in
gonna
the
be-
hood,
you know it's gonna
nigga.
be, Fast and Furious 50. They just never gonna stop. I thought they was gonna stop when the boy died, but
Listen,
they kept it going.
when he died and they ain't stopped, I said this shit never gonna end. It's like the song. It's the song that who was that?
Does
Lamb
it
chop.
end?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
it goes on and on, my friend.
Oh, some people started singing it.
I
And,
know it was Lamb Chop,
oh,
and they'll continue
Oh.
singing it forever just
because it is the
song that.
oh shit.
Wait, is that lamb chop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lamb chop.
All right. All right.
Yes,
Lamb
that's how you
chop.
know you got kids
Yeah,
and
bitch
shit.
with the
Kids
red
and
hair.
shit.
I was watching it as a kid.
We showing our age.
So
We got
the
kids.
Sixers kept bum ass James Harden.
They kept him.
Yeah, they kept him
I mean,
on some bullshit.
who we get rid of?
Nobody.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, if y'all get rid of
Did he
Maxey
want to
Sixers-
leave?
Well,
Ooh.
they just saying that it ain't gonna work.
What's
'Cause
not going?
him and Joel Embiid both need the ball, and he don't like giving up the ball. And Doc Rivers, that's why Doc Rivers got fired, because he was making him like be a distributor of the ball, and he ain't like that. So now the new guy is the guy that he used to be with, Morey. So they feel like they're gonna let him. He's gonna take more of a ball in
lead.
hand scoring role, like the old James Harden, just come down, step back on you and jack. But how's that gonna work when you got the MVP of the league in the middle who needs the ball and has
The
to get
ball.
it from a
You gotta
guard?
get the ball. And then you
So the
got
Sixers
other-
gonna suck again this year.
I don't understand
Lakers
basketball, so
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
we got
really
better.
know. I
We
just-
always
got-
shit
we got
talking
better.
Lakers fans.
I mean, we got better.
What, the Lakers got better?
Yep.
When did they start failing?
We've been shitty for a minute. We've been shitty for a minute. We just now getting back. That whole time we had Russell Westbrook, we was in the fucking basement. We was in shit tea. We won a chip and then got shitty.
I'm ready for football to start.
I can't wait
I
for
can't
football
get into
season.
football.
No?
I can't get into basketball, but I
Oh.
could watch me some baseball. I could watch me some soccer.
Well, okay, well, I can get
I
you
can watch
soccer,
me
but
some
baseball
golf.
is boring as
Yeah,
shit
see,
to watch.
Toast, that's exactly your personality. Chilling, quiet, no eye.
She ain't around for all that rah-rah
no
noise all
big-
day.
Yeah, nope. She's look, this
Yeah.
Toast.
Nah, soccer people is loud.
Yeah, they are. Soccer people are rowdy.
Shit, go.
That's the they say that like statistically soccer crowd is the worst crowd in sports.
They are.
You
They
die
are.
in the soccer joint.
You sure
You
will.
die in there.
Don't be on the wrong
Cause
team.
it's country. I'm about to say because it's
Don't
country
be on
versus
the
country. It
wrong
ain't like
team.
it's just
It ain't
Philadelphia
state
versus
against state.
Baltimore. No, nigga, it's
I
motherfucking
don't even be on-
Afghanistan versus.
Yakka
They be in there, nigga. They be in there.
I don't be vote. I
Your
don't be
dad
rooting for
killed
the
my
U.S.
dad, nigga.
I don't be
They
rooting
be
for the
for
U.S.
real,
I be
like-
for the Jamaican team. Or it'd be some type of African team or something I root for. I don't never root for the U.S. because we
Never?
suck. To me,
Wow.
I don't like
that
the way
shit too boring for me.
I don't like the way they play soccer, like in the leagues and stuff, compared to how we played soccer because they don't go to the ball. They don't try to get the ball. Like they'll let the other team have the ball and be like 10 feet away or some shit, and let
She
them
really
kick the
into
ball
this
and
shit,
shit.
They
Like,
be
Like,
about
no,
to
like,
kill themselves in soccer.
yo, I remember I got hit in the head. Like somebody had to kick the ball, and I was trying to block, and that shit hit me in the head, and I fell back.
So you play soccer too?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
MVP
shit.
for 5 years,
Oh,
indoor and outdoor
shit.
soccer.
Listen,
That's a fucking.
dope.
That's a vigorous
Played
and
on
taxing
All
fucking.
girls
Yes.
and boys, and the boys and
It's
girls.
the biggest
team.
field in sports.
So you ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah,
Okay.
playing with boys is hard though. I ain't even gonna lie, cause they rough. I was about to fuck a boy up in the
But you
game.
look like you held your own.
Oh yeah. I almost broke some girl ankle
couldn't-
one
I
time.
couldn't do
Cause she
soccer.
kept my friend. She was all
I'm
short.
too aggressive.
And the girl kept tripping my friend, And I was like, all right, Britt, I got you, Britt. Ref wasn't looking. Stepped on her fucking ankle. Kept it moving. Then we had to take a knee. We ain't take a knee. We laughed at her and shit. She had to get off the field. I ain't get in trouble though, cause the ref ain't see me. And you know, and I scored the left kick goal. So you know, it was a good game. It was a good game.
Well,
I can.
I'm
Get
tripping
you out
out
there
there.
quietly fucking people
Fucking
right
people up quiet, like
on the low.
smiling, like what?
Who me? No, I would never.
Oh God!
So
Yeah, that's the hat right there, y'all. That's the hat right there.
Yeah.
That joint fire.
It's just
that joint crazy.
It's fire.
It got dry.
And I
Listen, get your
and I
hats,
get
place
one.
your orders. You can put 50% down. To start your hat, they start at $50. I say start at $50 because it depends on how much you want on your hat. That depends on the price. And in a minute,
Starting at 50 to 75 for
ain't
joints
gonna
she
be
just throw together out of her
tomorrow's
head.
price.
If you want a custom joint, they going from 75 and up. It depends on your vision. It depends on how long it's going to take her, how much paint she got to use. 50 to 75
Paint is
for
expensive.
joints that she just throwing out there out her head. 50 to 75.
Paint is expensive.
75 and up, you cap yourself on customs. We not bullshitting with y'all.
Cash at me. Nelly Yoga Fitness.
We taking orders and all that. We have
Google
hats
Pay.
in inventory. We have hats in stock right now.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Get you a hat. And she matching shirts too if you feel spicy.
Hey.
Yep.
Y'all saw me at the party.
Yep. So listen, it's going down. We
she
got
paint
businesses
everything.
popping. I'll paint anything.
Everything.
I'll paint
Everything.
your pocketbook.
Everything.
Your
Next time y'all
Timbs,
see my chef shirt,
your
it's
coat.
gonna be him talking about
I paint everything.
Nelly-anized.
Nelly and I.
Get Nelly-anized. Fuck wrong with y'all.
I love it.
Keep up with me, cause I'm about to be fucking y'all. I'm about to be giving y'all hell for the rest of the summer and into the winter. 'Cause
Custom everything.
hoodies. Wait till she's sick with sweatsuits. She like jackets, bubbles, levers, jean.
The brand is
Fuck
coming
you
back,
talking about?
people.
We up.
Thank you to everybody that supported it when it was hitting the streets heavy. The Nelly Yoga Fitness line is coming back soon. You're gonna have all types
We about
of
to have
athletic
everything.
apparel.
Food and fitness is coming, y'all. Food and fitness. PHOOD PHITNESS. Food and fitness. We coming.
Yeah.
Get your mind right, keep your belly right, and look good doing it. We
That's
got
I
you.
gotta get rid of this
All the
joint
way.
right here. We gotta do some sit-ups.
Meal
and shit.
prep.
Business is popping. So listen, where can they find you, Luch? Thank you for blessing the show.
You can find me at LOUCHIETOTE on Instagram.
Where can they find you, my guy?
Wherever the fuck they look at. It's Big Chef Work 8. Catch me here every Wednesday. But on the gram, Chef Work 8. Ain't no O in work because we using it like a motherfucker.
And it's your girl, Nelly. Thank you for tuning into the Thinking Outside the Box podcast.
One down.
Shout out to Big Bro Toucan for allowing me this opportunity. Thank you guys for tuning in. Listen, the light in me honors and respects the light in each of you. Follow me on Instagram, Nelly_yoga_fitness. Peace.